Hi everyone, welcome to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love and Healing Tarot, and welcome Gemini to your love reading. Yes, thanks for returning. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. And those of you who are new, I'm new too, so we do love readings and angel messages every week, and this is the love reading for this week, April 15th. Hope you're all well. Every time we do some type of reading, we're working on the chakras now. We're almost done with them. This is the sixth chakra, so know that your third eye is your sixth chakra. It's indigo blue. It turns clockwise. You have one in the front, one in the back. It is definitely about intuition. It's about imagination. It's about divine, celestial love as well. When we clear our third eye, when we start to really align with our higher self, we start having direct knowing. We start to see things that other people can't see, maybe, if you're clearing it, because from your fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, these are all spiritual energies. So the more you can open them, the more you will be the orchestrator of your life. You won't be the actor anymore. You will be the orchestrator. You know, you're the director, and you're not the piece of the puzzle anymore. You are the puzzle. And so know that you'll start to see colors and all kinds of divine knowing, direct knowing, and it's all about celestial love. So let's begin the reading. And know down in my links below, to clear it, any chakra, you just meditate on the color and see it turning, become that color, exhale that color, breathe in that color, and that's how you do that. But check my links below. There's so many wonderful free 30 ebooks on self-healing, Reiki, all kinds of wonderful modalities. There's a video on toning, about the aura, about the chakras. Check it out. Okay, so let's begin. Now, we're going to have more than one reading here. There's going to be at least 3 different types of readings for you guys, Gemini, because you can't just do one reading for everyone. No, so with these cards that I'm doing today, there's going to be more than one reading. See which one resonates with you, and and leave the rest. But you'll know which one resonates with you because it'll definitely be 3 different ones. Okay, so here we go. For Gemini. So I'm going to turn them down first, okay? Not going to choose them until we start talking about them. And now I'm going to pull a card to see what energies are here for Gemini in this love reading. What is going on in the energy in these relationships, situations, new phases of love? We don't know. Okay, so freedom. Okay, so it's about freedom, freeing to be yourself. The energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibilities and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. So we can always have relationships and still have freedom in our relationship to be ourselves, right? To have space, to have time, downtime, to have balance between being with someone and not being with someone. Sometimes 24/7 might be too much. Don't know until you find that out. So in the first relationship here, we have regrets. Look at her. She's having regrets. I regret the things I should have done but never did. Okay. Okay. The second one is, I'm not saying that sex is all I want, but I want your touch. So this is pretty hot, this one here. And the next one here, children are important to me and it's affecting our connection. Wow. So there's some of you who have children. Your relationship or connection is affecting it. Some of you are just in a friendly sexual relationship, and some of you might have some regrets by not saying and doing the things that you wish you did. So we don't know if that's over or not. We don't know. It could be just maybe stale right now. We'll see. We'll see what the next phase of love is. Okay, so this, again, we will use the phase of love. Those were the Scarlet Oracles, which are a little dark, show a little bit of shadow, which is true. We all have shadow, so we can't omit that. We try to be very positive, but again, we still have shadow. So that's what those cards are about, the Scarlet Oracle. This is the phase of love oracle. Gives us an idea of where the energy is in the relationship. And again, we'll put it down so that you can see. Once I turn them over, you'll have a better idea. Okay, so with regrets, We have a new love interest will be easy to get to know, smooth and steady, relax, and see where the boat goes. See where the boat goes. So if you've had regrets of the past, know that there's something else that's coming in, all right? And just let go. You know, you may still have feelings for this person, evidently. You may have feelings and maybe, you know, a new interest that's coming in. Maybe not really your whole attention is there, but let it unfold, relax, and see where the boat goes, okay? So for those of you who are there, this second one here on this sexual work here, I'm not saying that sex is all I want, but I want your touch. But again, it says here the relationship will trigger you to express your shadow side. There's much you can learn. So in this type of relationship, that's what sexuality does. It triggers us, it opens us up, and that's how we learn. So shadow work is very important here. In every relationship, even one with yourself, you know, it doesn't matter, because if you can work on your shadow, you will have and attract better relationships. But again, that's how we learn with each other. So it's fun, it's work, and know that it's not just all sexual fun, but it's also triggers emotions. So be ready for that, okay? For any of you who are in that type of relationship, that's what it does. It triggers the shadow. Be ready for it and set yourself free. All right, find a way to be free. Now with this one, children, someone will put you on a pedestal and treat you like royalty. You'll feel loved and cherished, but will they love your children? That's what I feel. Some of you might be in a relationship where you feel that your children aren't being given the same love or attention that they need in this relationship, and that's where you may feel that your children are just as important to you, and you know, you'd rather not be in a relationship with someone who's not regarding your children as sacred as you do. Okay, so be aware of that. Let's see where that goes. All right, so let's see what the angel romance have to say about all this. Very interesting. I knew that it always just comes out with 3 different relationships, always. And I've been watching it and I'm saying, why am I, you know, not doing it that way? You know, it's the way it's working out for me anyway. And that's what I'm guided to do, so that's what I'm doing. Here we go. Oops. So let's see where this romance angels have to say about these relationships. What advice or direction are they giving? All right. So we have one for this group here. One for this group, and this one. Okay. All right. So in the first group, smooth sailing, let the boat roll. You may have some regrets from the past. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So know that this is about your spiritual path as well. So perhaps sometimes when you're having regret is because you're not really being who you are. You're not really being free to be who you are when you have regrets. Sometimes a relationship will interfere in your spiritual path and your spiritual studies, in the spiritual way that you address life. And so maybe just allow the boat to move as smoothly as possible and see where it takes you. Because you are definitely spiritually different than the person you are dating or who you've been with. If I feel that it's holding you back, it's a distraction. But you'll find out, you know, let it be free to be yourself, you know, be free. And so in the shadow work here, yes, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So there it is. So the shadow work will definitely take you to the steps that you're guided to take. And that's where great love takes you, right? When you work on your shadow, you release this energy that opens you up to more love within yourself and with another. Be free. And then here, this one here, finances and career are issues, are factors here. So what I feel here is this person who you're dating, and if you have children, they're considering that, you know, maybe it's still too much. They don't have the finances to take care of everything, to be the provider for all. So that is a legitimate reason, which makes you feel that there's a little lack or something's absent from this connection with your children, you know, bringing them into the same circle and affection and love and support. So there's definitely a possibility there that is keeping them from, keeping you from feeling secure with them. So here we go. Let's see what, this is another shadow. Romantic truths. We're bringing out everything today. So let's see. This is something you either should surrender or surrender to with romantic truths. On each of these, let's see where they take us. Let's see where these romantic truths on each of these relationships take us. All right, so we have one here, one here, one here. Let's put this here. And our first one here on this situation where someone is being distracted from their spiritual path. This, you may not have the same frequency or connection. Timing. The timing is not right. That's why it feels weird. That's why maybe you're feeling the regret of the past. You can't be yourself. Be free to be yourself. Don't let anything distract you from your spiritual path. But right now, just go along with, maybe this person can become your friend, more of a friend than any phase of relationship that may bring you, you know, more closer to marriage or children. But because they'll be easy to get to know. That's what I feel. They'll be more of a friend, which is the greatest kind of relationship you can have. And because the timing is not right for a real deep, serious one. It's time for you to think about your past, what your regrets are. Are you on a spiritual path? Because if you are, then you can't be distracted from it. You know, that's the hard part, to find the balance. So let's see here in the shadow work, affection, ongoing displays of affection nourish your relationship. So make the effort. When you're with this person, if you're having this wonderful sexual relationship that's bringing up and triggering you, this is the time to work on your shadow, and you're going to learn a lot and use affection in your efforts, okay, to create this, because it's worth the effort. You're going to learn a lot, and it'll be a connection that you will never forget. No, you won't. And let's see, this last one here. A relationship can only grow if both partners are willing to put it in the work. So yeah, there is an issue here. Definitely with this relationship, I feel finances are part of the problem. Not only that, but your children are very important to you, and this person is not considering them as much as you would like them to. Give them time. I would definitely give them time. Perhaps, you know, finances are important. You know, if you can't support a family, it's a very, very, you know, stressful beginning. So let's see now what the tarot will say on all of this. Bring it down to the earth level here, right into the moment. We're going to pull 3 cards for each. Then we're going to pull an outcome card of advice, and then the whispers of love, a final message, okay? So stay with me here, and let's see where this is going to be in some type of grounding in the moment of this timeline. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. So here we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so this is very nice. Listen, you only want the truth and nothing but the truth, right? So you have to make sure that you free yourself from anything that's holding you back from being who you are, and really, really, you know, speak your mind sharp and be assertive, okay? Because right now that you could create equality in your relationship. You know, you may have some things that might be distracting from your spiritual growth or your spiritual path, but you can still have a relationship if you find the way to do it with equality, okay? And really consider the other person, because here, there's healing work that's going on here as well. So it's being aligned with the star, okay? Being aligned with your individual presence and knowing where your heart, your mind, and your soul, what do they want? Because this is telling me right now that you are on a spiritual path, and it does affect your relationships or people you meet. So be free to be yourself. That's how I feel here. Yeah, be free, find the balance, and find a way to have a relationship. And this person could be your best friend. Okay, that's how I see that. Now this one here, this hot one in the middle. Okay, so this hot one in the middle. Oh wow, you have the sun here. So to me, this is definitely illumination and growth here is definitely coming in your world with this relationship. You're going to be enlightened, and that's good as long as you take it to a very positive place and don't feel locked up. Free yourself. Don't be afraid. Okay, this is, you know, the Eight of Swords, feeling fear, feeling not comfortable taking steps forward, locking yourself up with, because it's all in your mind. Okay, it's all in your mind. You've imprisoned yourself in your mind. And here, collaboration. This is the Three of Pentacles. So collaborate and find out where this is going to take you, because we're going to find out. We're going to find out. But this is a working on your inner self, inner child. You are definitely going to be enlightened from this relationship, because that's where shadow work takes you, and it's all through sexuality that triggers us, that opens us up. All right. So this other one here. Okay. So yeah, this person is, whoever this is in your life, has got a lot on their plate. This is the Ten of Wands, but it's almost over. It's not quite understood what's going to happen. And if you're feeling neglected, don't worry. This person has a lot on their plate, and they haven't had the freedom or the way to speak to you about what's holding up any next phase, because they also want this too. They want the foundation and the commitment as well, but they don't know how it's going to happen. So they're trying to, you know, create a balancing act here. This is the Two of Pentacles. They're trying to create a balancing act so that they can have the security of both. And it's only through freedom, letting this relationship unfold, and don't put any pressure. You know, things always work out when there's less pressure and more attention to kindness and love, right? So let's see now, what is it that the higher self advice is for all of you here? 108 cards here. Getting used to shuffling 108 cards. It's not easy, but I'm getting there. Okay, let's see. One more. So this will be our one more card after this, a final message, but I'll give one card to each of you here and see what your higher selves want you to know about what you're doing here. Okay, your life is at a turning point right now. You are ready. So you are ready to do both. What I see here is you can be ready to have both a spiritual path and a relationship, because this person here is going to be a very good support here. This person is definitely, from what I can see here, he's very easy to get to know. He's not like your past relationships where you regret what you did or didn't say. So stay with that. Your life is definitely at a turning point, and you're ready for both now. You can do it. And then for these hot ones, be patient, trust the wait, everything is coming together. Yes, the shadow work, the sun, is going to work. It's going to work. Just be aware, you know, be free to be yourself, be honest, because the more intimate and how you can share your feelings is what's going to create the intimacy in a relationship. And you're going to learn so much. And it is through our sexuality and shadow work that we learn all this, okay? So let's see in this last one here. Okay, don't allow a scarcity mindset limit your success. So I said, yeah, this is definitely about finances here. If anybody who's having children and is meeting someone who wants to go to the next phase, well, just take your time, be patient, and don't allow any scarcity of mindset to limit your success, because it will happen. Just be patient. Okay. All right. So here we go. The final messages for each of you for this love reading for Gemini. So we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Just like I said, speak your truth. The Queen of Swords energy is all about speaking your mind and becoming clear and free. Free yourself from anything that you want to share. You know, share it. Be free to share. And here in the shadow work, forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yes, so anything that comes up here from your past, forgiveness, because it'll bring the past up. any kind of shadow work will always bring the past up. Use forgiveness. Be free to be yourself and to express yourself. And then the last one here, consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Okay, so you have the foundation card twice. So there's commitment here. There definitely is. It's just going to take time until all the finances come together. So anyway, I wish you all the best. Take care and hope to see you next week, Gemini. Take care now. Bye-bye.